Speaker, like so many of the British people, we on these Liberal Democrat benches have absolutely no confidence in this whole Conservative government. This government has plunged our country, our great country, into three serious crises: the cost of living crisis, the healthcare crisis, and a political crisis. Before the Prime Minister was forced to resign, there was absolutely no plan to tackle any of these crises. And now the candidates who succeed the Prime Minister are proving comprehensively that they have no idea even of the scale of these crises, let alone how to tackle them. Madam Speaker, I mentioned the scale of these crises because it's shockingly evident that the Conservative Party opposite is totally out of touch with the financial and healthcare catastrophes facing millions of British families and pensioners later this year. Let's start with the cost of living. Already families and pensioners are struggling to pay their soaring energy, petrol and food bills, inflation accelerating away. Energy bills alone up £700 in April, with an even bigger rise in October. So many of our constituents are already asking how they're supposed to pay next month's bills. And their fear about winter's heating bills is growing every day, understandably. Millions of people are facing a financial catastrophe over the next few months. Yet the party opposite seems blissfully ignorant. In the so-called debates between the leadership candidates, there's this massive elephant in the room called the energy bill catastrophe. Yet a total answer, any serious answer to that. Liberal Democrats showed what could be done. For months we've been calling for an emergency cut in VAT, a tax cut to save families £600 a year. Instead, this government has chosen to raise taxes, raising national insurance, freezing income tax thresholds and hitting hard-working families, making the crisis worse, not better. And then there's the healthcare crisis. Health crises used to occur for a few weeks every winter. Not with this Conservative government. This Prime Minister has brought health crises for winter, autumn, summer and spring. Madam Deputy Speaker, just look at the stats. A record 6.5 million people on hospital waiting lists. Cancer treatment targets missed by miles. Ambulance response times with record long delays. But this government has ignored the ambulance crisis, hoping it goes away. It's failed to employ the GPs, the NHS dentists and the care staff the British people need and deserve. And now leadership candidates argue about how much to slash the NHS budget. Which brings me, Madam Deputy Speaker, to the political crisis. It would be easy to blame it all on the Prime Minister, and surely he must certainly take a large part of the blame. He has debased the high office of the British Prime Minister, and he has shattered the public's trust in our politics. But he didn't act alone. For 3 years, those on the benches opposite have backed him to the hilt. When he was at that dispatch box telling us there were no parties at number 10, or claiming crime had gone down when it had gone up, they were all there, nodding behind him, nodding along with every word of it. Conservative MPs defended the indefensible and excused the inexcusable. So, Madam Deputy Speaker, it's not just the Prime Minister we have no confidence in them, it's all of them. The people of Chesham and Amersham showed they have no confidence in this government when they elected my honourable friend last year. The people of North Shropshire showed they had no confidence in this government in December when they voted for another of my honourable friends. And the people of Devon showed they have no confidence in these Conservatives when they so wisely elected the new member for Tiverton and Honiton just last month. So we just think it's time we gave everyone across the country the chance to have their say and the chance to end this shameful, shambolic Conservative government in a general election. When members opposite decide how to vote today, I would urge them to ask themselves these questions. Do they really have confidence in a government that has raised taxes by over £1,000 per family in the middle of a cost of living crisis? Do they really have confidence in a Prime Minister who was fined by the police for breaking his own law, who forgot about serious allegations against his Deputy Chief Whip? and who is now under investigation for contempt by a committee of this House? Do they really have confidence in a government that is running our NHS into the ground and taking local communities for granted? Madam Deputy Speaker, I believe the British people have lost confidence in all of them. And if they had any decency left, they'd back this motion tonight.